The mother, who returned to 21, in a countryside village, reached only after crossing 3 winding hills. There stood an old hammock with a few sunken roof tiles. There lived an elderly mother and her youngest daughter. The villagers would whisper, "That mother insists she's 21 again. The youngest must be suffering so much," though the mother was well past 70. Every time she opened her eyes, she would say, "Child, isn't today my wedding day? Did you press my joggery?" At first, the daughter's heart would sink. The doctors said her memories had tangled, past and present pushing against each other, until her heart remained in the brightest year of her life, 21. But the daughter never corrected her. "No, mother. Today we're going to see the flowers." Then the mother would smile shyly. Upon her wrinkled face bloomed the smile of a 20-year-old maiden. The youngest daughter left behind her job, her city life, her people, and returned home. Her siblings said, "Why bury your life there? Just send her to a nursing home." She never answered. Instead, she split firewood at dawn and gently combed her mother's hair. "Mother, we must tidy your hair. Didn't you say a suitor might come?" The mother, blushing before the mirror, would ask, "Am I pretty?" Without hesitation, the daughter replied, "The prettiest in the world." With that single sentence, the mother endured another day, and the daughter endured another night of silent tears. One day, as the mother washed rice in the kitchen, she suddenly stopped it and asked, "Child, where is my youngest daughter? That one always adored me." The daughter's hands trembled. The person standing before her no longer recognized her. Still, she smiled. "The youngest is right here beside you. Is that so? What a good child." The mother held her daughter's hand tightly. It was no longer strong as before, but its warmth felt like a spring day at 21. People often asked, "Isn't it hard?" The daughter would shake her head. "Mother is living in the happiest year of her life. Reliving that time feels less like punishment and more like a gift." Yet every night, she sat alone on the wooden porch, crying without a sound. It felt as though her mother was fading away, leaving only a 20-year-old maiden behind. Then one day, a miracle came. Her mother looked at her clearly and said, "My youngest, the world stopped. You've suffered taking care of me, haven't you?" The daughter could barely breathe. "No, mother." Her mother smiled faintly. "I'm sorry, and thank you." After that moment, she returned once more to asking about her wedding clothes. But the daughter knew Her mother's soul had slipped through just long enough to recognize her. On a spring day, plum blossoms bloomed in the yard. How beautiful, her mother whispered. My daughter should bloom like that, too. The daughter lowered her head. Her youth had already settled onto this wooden porch. But she had no regrets. She was not caring for an aging mother. She was holding the young mother who once held her whole life. That night she whispered, Mother, it's all right if you're 21. I'll stay by your side forever. Moonlight fell across the tiles, and the breath of a 21-year-old maiden quietly filled the night. Autumn came, and her mother's body grew frail. One night she reached toward the empty air. Father, I've come. Not yet, Mother, the daughter pleaded. Then her mother looked at her, not as 21, not as 70, but as simply a mother. My youngest, you've cried a lot because of me, haven't you? She stroked her daughter's back gently. When you were little, I carried you along the rice fields. You cried so much, but I loved it. Soon her breathing softened. My daughter, you're beautiful. And with the smile of a 21-year-old, she closed her eyes. Years passed. The daughter opened a small study room for village children. She named it the 21 House. When is 21? A child once asked. It's the age when you first believe in love, she answered. And if you remember love, you can become 21 again anytime. Later in life, she found the old hairpin again. Standing before the mirror, she placed it in her hair. Mother, I am about that age now. In the reflection, she almost saw her young mother smiling. My daughter, so beautiful. When her own final day came, she whispered, Mother, may I rest now? And she saw her, a maiden in pale pink, waiting. Now it's my turn to hold your hand. The house eventually crumbled. Only the plum tree remained. Villagers say, on bright moonlit nights, two figures sit side by side on the old porch. One a young maiden of 21. One a woman who lived through all her years. No one asks who is mother and who is daughter anymore. They became each other's age, each other's time. This is not a story about death. It is about love that does not lose its way, even when memory does. If one day you hold the hand of a parent who no longer remembers your name, remember this: you are not losing your life. You are sitting beside the brightest year of theirs. And even when you must let go, love does not disappear. On moonlit nights, They say you can still hear it. Child, mother. Within those two words lies a lifetime.